Okay, so here we're looking at conventional versus ABC costing. We've got two products, AJ40 and AJ60. We're going to produce 1,000 units of each product. Now there are some overheads, and that's in the engineering change orders, which are changes in product design. So for AJ60 we've got 4 change orders, and for AJ40 we've got 4 change orders, and AJ60 we've got 2. So there are a total of 6 change orders. Now, AJ40 requires 1 machine hour, AJ60 requires 1.5 machine hours. So 1 machine hour for AJ40, 1.5 for AJ60. Okay, the change order cost is 300. So the total change ordering cost is going to be 300 times 6. So that's the total. Let's just get rid of that. I don't want to have those there. The total allocated cost for AJ40. Okay. So the cost is going to be allocated on the basis of machine hours. So we've got a total of 2,500 machine hours. And we're just looking at AJ40. Now AJ40 has got 1,000 machine hours. So if we go 1,000 divided by 2,500 and we multiply that by 1,800, we get 720. Now just to recap, we've got 2,500 machine hours all up, haven't we? We've got 1,000 machine hours there and 1,500 machine hours there. That's where I get the 2,500 from. So the allocation for AJ60 is simply going to be the difference between these, which is 1,080. And you can also work that out by doing it 1,500 divided by 2,500 times 1,800, which also gives you 1,080. So that's pretty straightforward. Now, for the ABC system, it's even simpler. We've got total engineering chain cost is 300 times 6. The total allocated for AJ40 is 4 change orders times 300, and for AJ60 is 2 change orders times 300, which again brings you to that 1,800. So let's just have a look. Under the conventional system, AJ40 is 720 and AJ60 is 1080, giving us a total of 1,800. Under the ABC system, AJ40 is 1,200, AJ60 is 600, and again giving us a total. Okay, so what we've got is a situation where we're cross-subsidizing one product. So really, the real cost of AJ40 is 1,200, and the real cost of AJ60 for the overheads is 600. So what we've got here is an undercharge, isn't it? So that's a minus 480. So we've undercharged 480 on this one. And we've overcharged 480 on that one. And so this explains how the ABC system can provide you with a much more accurate process of allocating overheads to products. And it's really important when you're making a decision as to whether or not to drop a product line. You really need to look carefully at how the overheads are allocated, because you don't want to drop a product line where you think you're spending too much on the overhead, when in fact you really aren't. It's because one product is cross-subsidising another. And this is one of the great benefits of the ABC system. It's expensive to do this because it takes a while to work out the activities and the drivers for the activities, but it's always worthwhile having a look at it when you're making a decision about whether to change the number of products that you're producing.